Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. Definitely appreciate you taking time out of your day to pay me a visit. It is May 11th, Wednesday, May 11th. I had a dentist appointment that wrapped up pretty early, so I've got maybe about 4 to 5 hours to kill. Decided to take the boat out on the lower Fox River. I'm going to be pre-fishing for this Sunday's Fox River Bassin tournament. It's been a really odd spring, as I've said in some of my past videos. Last week, water temp was barely at 50 degrees, and even Sunday when I was out on Shabbinall Lake, that was only 50 degrees, and now the water temp is 71 degrees. So it went up 20 degrees. Well, I had a friend that said that the Fox River was about 50 degrees, maybe 52, 53 in some areas. But it went up about 15 to 20 degrees in a matter of 3 days. It's almost 90 degrees out. It's hot, humid. It really feels like a July or August day right now. I'm really thinking that this weekend's tournament's going to be an absolute slugfest. We've got a full moon in 4 days, which should be, I think that's the Saturday right before the tournament. Fish are moving on to beds, so that's really all I'm going to be doing today is looking for beds, seeing where the fish are at, and yeah, that's really kind of the game plan. There goes some subscribers and viewers. I talked to them a few days ago. Hopefully they're out having a good time finding some fish. There's one. What the heck? What was that? Couldn't tell what fish that was. Oh, come on. Well, just broke off that shaky head. So this guy, he bit the last worm that was on here. That's really the only reason I want to catch him, is just to make sure he doesn't have that shaky head still in his mouth. But I switched up a little bit. I put my Texas rig rod, switched the Texas rig over to spinning rod and downsized the weight a little bit, switched over to a Tokyo rig. I really prefer Tokyo rig when I'm bed fishing. I think it's just a little bit more precise and it gives it just a little bit better action. So normally I'm just tossing it literally up onto the bank sometimes and just very slowly kind of shaking it along and just watching that worm disappear. That's why I'm using a bubble gum. And on that other one, I've got a big old bright red one, or white one. Bass is starting to get pretty annoyed. He's nosing it. He's not quite eating it yet. Ooh, just sucked it in and blew it out very quick. These bed fish, you got to really keep an eye on them. boy. Grab the tail. Come on, buddy. Pick it up. Looks like there's a second person in the nest with him now. We're gonna pitch this one more time in there, and then we're gonna switch over to the tube. That feels like a good fish. Oh. That's disappointing. Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. I guess I don't really need to do this intro since I plan on wrapping it into my Wednesday pre-fishing. But today is Friday the 13th. Ooh, spooky. Out pre-fishing for the Fox River Bassin tournament on Sunday. I got out for about 4.5 hours on Wednesday, found a few fish. Found a few small ones on a frog, found a few big ones and lost a few on the frog. Found a few beds. So today I've got the entire day off. I'm gonna go again, really primarily just looking for beds, marking beds, seeing what they want to kind of hit aggressively on beds, maybe stick a few, and then look to see if I can still find some pre-spawn big females, see where they're at. Really the one thing that last tournament taught me is the boat that I'm in, I'm really going to underperform on a tournament that requires a lot of running and gunning. So I really got to take advantage of this boat's ability, which is it's a really shallow draft, and hopefully find some areas that just your typical bass boat just can't get into. So that's what I'm gonna kind of be looking for today. We'll see how it pays off. Come on. All right, well. That's the first bed fish. If that's the size males in this channel, that is not a good sign. I haven't really seen any big fish on the beds. I'm seeing beds, but I'm just not really seeing any fish on them, and that is not going to help me on a tournament day. All the bed fish I've seen so far, they're just swimming right off as soon as I see the bed. So that means I'm just going a little too fast or going a little too noisy or something in between that. Oh, huh. Well, that was a fish. Didn't feel very big. It's wrapped around a pole. Yeah, Sunko is finding the small ones. Oops. Oh no. Come here, buddy. All right. Well, I wasn't expecting to find a largemouth on an eddy there, but interesting. That guy didn't look big enough to be a keeper, though. There's a fish. That feels like a good one. Oh, I hope I didn't lose him. No, I still got him. Wonder what that is. Oh, it's a catfish. Well, so much for the monster bass I thought this guy was. All right, well, take your guesstimates. Probably 5 pounds, 6 pounds maybe. Well, guys, I really don't. I should have stuck at least one on the frog by now. The hooks on this frog are a little dull. So, I think for tomorrow, I'm definitely going to swap this out with a new frog. I've got more frogs in my box, but again, you know, I'm pre-fishing. I'm not out here to necessarily catch fish. It's a thing that I always have to remind myself. You know, it's obviously a lot of fun to hook a fish on a frog, but if I can come back Sunday and actually land that fish, it's gonna be better. That's what I gotta keep reminding myself. So that's why I don't really care about swapping out this frog right now. I'm piecing together a pattern. I think at least the wood and the slime. There's some fish in here. It's just one of these things. I'm not sure where I want to go first on Sunday. Target the bedfish first, or target these frog fish, or just the fish up in the wood, because the frog and the swim jig both have kind of triggered some reactions from them. Plus, we'll have to see what tomorrow brings. You know, it's been brutally hot all week. Sunday's, again, supposed to be completely different. You know, almost every tournament so far this year, it's been like that, where every day, tournament day is nothing like the other days. See that? I can see that guy. That guy is just so small that there's no way he's fitting that frog in his mouth. But yeah, Sunday is supposed to be like a high of 70 and overcast. And tomorrow is supposed to be really warm again. And then rain in the evening. So we got a cold front coming through. So I don't know. Don't know what that's going to mean for Sunday yet. But I don't think the fish are going to pull back too far from these spots. Well, we finally got one on the frog. Not very big. Well, we need to find some big guys. There's a big guy. What's he doing? How do you want to eat this? Feels like a good fish. Yeah, that'd be a keeper. Got a weird humpback.
I'll kill you later. There you go.
Ooh, there's one. That's a good fish. This, I guess it's not as good as I thought it was. He hit it like a ton of bricks.
Hit your swim jig?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, 13? Maybe 14.
It might be a squeaker. Oh, that felt like a good fish. Oh, no, that's... Oh, this fish hit it, and I set the hook, and I thought it missed him, but he was still just going forward.
I felt something else thumping.
Well, that's dink number 4 for the spot. Right in this lily pad mix.
Yeah, a swim jig or something, right?
Swim jig, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
What?
Why not buy pairs of them?
What, your scissors? How did you... Wait, how did you lose your scissors?
I had a line sitting here, and I go knock it off the other one, and my scissors were so connected to them, and they went for a swim. That might be a 14.
I don't think so.
I
Do I have to prove you wrong again?
Yes.
I will tell you this is 13 and a half.
He's 14.
Oop. He didn't like it when I called him a 13 and a half. $13 on the nose.
14.
He was 13.
You have good ones,
Nope.
glasses.
I don't. There we go. That's what I'm.
Fish. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for.
This guy, yeah, he might, yeah, he's a keeper.
He's over 14. Measure him.
This
He's
guy,
over 14.
yeah,
15.
yeah, he's a 15 or 16. All right, buddy, we'll see you tomorrow. Well, let's get out of this little nook.
I just want to talk to Frog really quick back in.
That's fine. That, yeah, I saw him swimming along, and that's what I'm talking about. Getting in here a little quiet.
Let me talk to Frog back in there and see if we can get it far enough back in.
Yeah, I'll see.
We'll at least get a frog bite too. So that's a finesse worm you just did?
That was the wacky rig.
I gotta get it set up like that.
Well, I got the hooks. I got the worms.
I can use my braided or do I need a...
No, the braid's fine.
Okay.
That's straight braid on that right now.
Oh, missed them.
Missed them.
Nothing, that's a good sign too. I know it's got some trees right there.
Yeah.
And that was a decent one.
Oh man, that was a good one.
Another, was it a good one or a good hit?
He looked sizable. It was one of those things where you could see the wake come up on it and expect it.
That was it.
It's not as big as thought. It's aggressive though.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, this guy.
That one that you just caught a minute ago, he had a nice color to him.
Yeah.
Oh, it looked like a spot, didn't he?
I didn't really even, I guess, look at it. Man, this guy really got this double hook in an awkward way.
Oh.
It's sideways on his gullet. Okay. All right.
Get up there by the tree. We were doing good.
That's one. Yeah, that's a good fish. That's a nice fish.
Oh, yeah. I think it's time to get out of here.
Come on, buddy.
2-minute fish landing violation. Yeah, he's a keeper.
He spawned out. That's a spawned out female. You can tell by the bloody fins.
Yeah.
That one was real up in the...
Yeah, that's why I said you might want to get up there closer.
All right, girl. Hopefully we'll find you tomorrow. She was real aggressive. She came out right from underneath them brambles. Steve, I don't know how many times I have to tell you this, but you can do anything that you put your mind to.
Yeah.
This is the one I was waiting for.
Why, you seen a good one on there?
Yeah.
That's why.
This, I think, is a keeper.
Measure them, see. I'll know we're gonna put them in that. Right back to the bed.
Oh, come on. All right, buddy. Let's give you a quick measure. Yep. 14 3/4. He should. Well, not right away, but he'll be back on it in 2 to 5 minutes. Wacky rig. All right, guys, it's gonna wrap up my 3rd day of pre-fishing for this tournament. Feeling fairly confident. Found a good frog bite. Found a pretty good pattern of some pre-spawn and post-spawn frog bite fish and take the wood up shallow. And then the wacky rig was working pretty well, and a 5-inch power hog in the June bug color seemed to trigger some of the bedding fish. So it's going to kind of be the 1-2-3 punch for tomorrow. Hopefully things work out for us. So stay tuned.